Hi guys, it's a gloriously sunny day here. You'll have to excuse the pasty white legs, it's been a long winter. This video is different to what I normally post on this channel, and it's a bit of a rant video, and it's called the Adventure Bike Trap. What I hear you say is the Adventure Bike Trap. Well, the Adventure Bike Trap is the fact that all of the manufacturers sell you these adventure bikes with promises of travel to far off places, riding around the world, doing all these things on a bike. Now, all of that involves putting mileage on your motorbike. I've recently retired and I wanted to go down from 5 motorbikes to 2. So I was looking at replacing 3 of my motorbikes. I decided I was going to get the one do-it-all bike in place of these 3. Now, all of my bikes are adventure styled bikes. So I thought, right, we'll have a trawl around the dealers, see what's on offer. And I'd got a couple of models in mind I wanted to buy. So I toddled off to the first dealer. I'm not going to go into the details of my bikes, but I'd done my research, and the cheapest one for sale in the UK privately was £4,500, and that was way below what dealers were asking for that model, age, year, mileage. The first dealer, first question he asked me is, what mileage have you got on the bike? And I was honest, and I said, it's just ticked over 40,000. Don't want to know. Won't have it in my showroom. The second dealer, I went to them, had a good look around the bike, went away, see what he could do. He came back with an offer of £1,800. And my rant is, they sell you these motorbikes with the dream of travel. The minute you use them for their intended purpose, they become worthless. And I know it's market forces, and I know 40,000 miles is quite high for a motorbike, but that motorbike would easily do 100,000, 150,000 even. There's a bulletproof engine in that bike. And it just annoys me that they sell you this dream and penalise you when you follow it. I understand I can sell these bikes privately and get a lot more money for it, but that's not what this is about. This is about the fact that manufacturers want you to buy an adventure bike from them, but keep it pristine and low mileage. Otherwise, it's worthless. Now, that's not an adventure bike. That's a Sunday pleasure toy. It's not an adventure bike. So that's my rant. I would really, really appreciate the comments from you guys regarding this. Am I on my own with this? Am I the odd one out because I do put miles on my bikes and I do use them for their intended purpose? Or are the dealers out over here and the general public's over here, if you get me drift? So anyway, I look forward to hearing your comments, and I really hope I'm not on my own with this, being frustrated. But the outcome was I've decided to keep the bikes. They're worthless. I don't want the hassle of selling 3 bikes privately. It wasn't that I disliked the bikes either. I love those bikes. Each one has got a specific purpose, and each one does that absolutely brilliantly. And I was sort of reluctant to get rid of them anyway. But the minute they tell you they're worthless, you think, well, I'll just keep hold of them. And I've just spent a little bit of money sorting out the odd cosmetic bits on them, and they look $1 million again. And they'll probably see me out. Anyway, rant over. Thanks for watching. I look forward to your comments on this topic, and normal service will be resumed in the next video when I go back to my normal stuff, no doubt.